Since autumn 2014, the musicians of Zagreb and Croatia finally have a home. The new building of the Academy of Music on the most beautiful square of Zagreb. Its neighbours are the greatest and most significant Croatian institutions. From the Croatian National Theatre and the University of Zagreb to the Museum of Arts and Crafts and the Academy of Dramatic Art. The history of music in Zagreb is also the history of the buildings where it was created and performed. The Croatian Institute of Music was built in 1827. The Croatian National Theatre was erected in 1895. The Vatroslav Lisinski Concert Hall was built in 1973. But the Academy of Music spent 100 years in the old building of the Croatian Institute of Music. Music was taught in cramped premises, where professors sometimes had to argue about the time slots for practicing in the few rooms. This building was known as the Ferimport building. When it was built, it caused public controversy about its urban value, and later it fell into oblivion. In the new millennium, the city bought the building and gave it to the Academy of Music. A full renovation with a completely changed facade and a square in front of the building started in 2009. The expenses for the renovation and expansion exceeded 200 million kunas. So it's no wonder that the opening day of the new building of the Academy of Music was celebrated by the entire cultural public and the city of Zagreb. The numerous cultural events held on the square of Marshal Tito on this occasion included an open-air concert of the Zagreb Philharmonic. Other musicians also celebrated this great event. The ballet of the Croatian National Theatre performed scenes from its shows. The building of the Academy of Music has 11 stories, 8 above ground and 3 below. An elevator will take cars to the garage on the 3rd underground level. The interior of the new Academy of Art was constructed so that even the loudest noises cannot penetrate into the teaching rooms. Some walls are 120 centimeters thick. The gross surface of the building is 11,819 square meters. Most rooms have a wonderful view of the theatre and the square. "35 practice rooms are available to musicians and singers. This is one of the new halls for group teaching, practice of orchestras and choirs, and small concerts. Classes used to be scattered on various locations in the city, but now they will be unified and whole. This building is one of the best edifices of this kind in Europe. It has fulfilled the wishes of many generations of Zagreb musicians.